Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I am Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. I hope all is warm and well in your world today. Things are a little bit better today. My rage has subsided after 2 hours last night. Yes, I said 2 hours of fucking with that goddamn Nexon website. I was finally able to do what it wanted me to do. And you can't understand the pain in the ass it was to get that done either. I can't explain to you how many times I had to go back and forth, back and forth. I had to fucking how many times I had to fucking reset passwords, how many times I had to wait for them to give me a fucking code. How many it was absolutely unreal. Number one of the biggest problems is that if you just type in Nexon.com into your phone or the laptop and you go to the site and you see the list of games on their site, at least on my phone. Maybe it's different on other people's phone, but on my phone and my laptop, the First Descendant is not listed. And if you search for it, it does not come up. The only way to get to the link for that, if you don't know, I guess the direct link is to Google Nexon.com, right? And it will, and you know how you get the search results will come up and it's Nexon.com, and underneath of it it's got links to different games, and one of them is the First Descendant. That's the only place that I found a link to the First Descendant part of that. It is unfucking real how long and how fucking absolutely miserably just fucking monotonous it all fucking was. It was just bullshit. But finally, as you can see by the thumbnail, I got the goddamn reward. Why they couldn't just have left the link in BB until the whole thing was resolved and everybody got their shit, I don't know. I don't understand why they felt it so necessary to pull that goddamn link that fucking quick. I don't understand. But I would love to be able to explain to you the process that I went through to get it, but essentially I just pounded on the fucking keyboard until eventually it fucking worked. That's all I can tell you. I can't give you like a step-by-step process because, like I said, I had to go from this email address and to the page to the fucking my phone to the fucking. It was unreal, unfucking real what it took to get that. But I guess now from here on out it's fucking safe. But it better be goddamn really fucking good rewards to get me to participate. I'm still in the mindset that I'm not gonna even fuck with it. But I guess it gives me a good opportunity to show you around my lounge. We got some figures here. I put the ones that are actually colored. That's pretty much the only ones that I have so far. I'm not getting a whole lot of luck. I get those over and over again. But that's about it. Here you've got things that I have. Here's a couple gold ones because I don't know what else to put there. Why are you in here? Oh, is it because there's no other space anywhere? That's what it is, isn't it? Shit. Okay. Well, so Harris is in here. I forgot that. And of course in here we have the main bike. BS's bike. Getting the tune up. Gotta keep it in tip-top shape at all times. And of course you got the girls in here. I'm thinking of turning it all on random so that they'll be in just random places. I kind of like that as a more of a realistic, you know, kind of thing. Girls on the couch. Raina over there being antisocial.
How long has it been since we've had a day off together? It's so nice.
Indeed. And here it is. Here's the skin. Here's the God skin. I'm telling you. It was such a fucking headache. Such a fucking headache to get that skin. My God. Like I said, why the hell I need to do something here. But I think most of my guns are occupied downstairs, to be honest with you. Why they couldn't have just left that link up till it was all said and done. I don't know. And here, of course, is the other God skin. I figure we have God, the actual God, who's out running stuff and doing stuff. And then in here, in the lounge, that one up there is like the greeter, the administrator version, not the real one, but the like, you know, the almost assistant type thing. And then down here we have the basic, you know, maid, servant kind of thing, you know. That's my thing. So we've got 3 different versions of God. 3 different versions. I don't care how many there is in your world. That's irrelevant. In my world, there are 3. There's the real one. And then there is their secretary / assistant version, who is like, you know, just like God made them a little. Here you go. Here's one that can handle your, you know, scheduling and all that shit. And then here's another one that can handle your laundry and stuff. That's where I am with that. That's the elevator. We'll go in here because the gun room and the vehicle room is more impressive than anything else. As you can see, we have 1 diorama. And I got it set up with a few. And then we've got the gold ones, all the gold ones that I have. I mean, like the individuals, there's, of course, there's those few upstairs, but there's that. And then I've got a couple things over here. And there's some wings. And that's basically all I've got in here. As I said, the gun room and the vehicle room are much more impressive. Of course, there's VS's and one of Glay's guns. Wonder why Glay and VSA have guns mixed together. Is that saying? I don't know. And then some more right here. Some more right here. And over here. And over here. And of course the sword. And then the vehicles. Now you can do that in here. You can have both versions of this vehicle in here. But in gameplay, you can only have one or the other. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I wish you could give somebody that one and then somebody that one. You know, I don't like that they've done that, and that's really something that they need to work on. Yes, I understand, like, the mechanics of the guns. I understand that you can use versions of the gun to power up the same version of the gun, right? You can do that 4 times. I get that. But what happens after that when you have a fifth version and maybe you want to build it up and maybe you want to recolor it to give it to somebody else, but you can't because it's going to look exactly the same as the other one. And that's so fucking stupid. If you can change the modules on them, and I don't even think you can change the modules on them, to be honest with you. It's just dumb. Same thing with the dogs. They've got all these dog skins and 3 different dogs, yet you can't use, like, you can't give the German Shepherd to her as a white one,
tell me all about
because all of them will be white. Every person that you give it to, it will be white. If you change the skin on one, you change the skin on all. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. But anyway, so here's our little team fortress, as it were. Good morning, Luca. How's things going? As you can see, it took me, I don't know how long you've been watching, but it took me 2 hours. 2 hours of essentially pounding my fist on my fucking laptop last night to finally get it figured out how to get that fucking skin and the rewards. And I wish to God that I could explain to you how I did it, but I don't know. It was so back and forth, and there was so much fucking involved and so many dead ends, so to speak. It was, like I said, it took me 2 hours. 2 fucking hours to figure it out. Lucas says it's going good. How's it going for you? It's not so bad. I'm not quite as rage fueled today. I'm still rather sick. But other than that, yeah, I know, dude. I know. Lucas says the fact that it took 2 hours to get your rewards is crazy. I know. Absolutely, I know. It's all they had to do was leave that link in the BB shop, and there would be absolutely no problem. No problem. You can't tell me that the majority of the people who joined that event didn't do it from within the game. You can't tell me that people, I know Serpentoid said that that's how he did it. He just went to his phone and signed in there. But you can't tell me that most people didn't come right over here to this little fucking robot, go to the event thing, and go to it from there. Because why wouldn't you? Because chances are, the first time you heard the event was going to happen was when you logged into the game one day, and that banner at the very front, when you hit start, that banner told you, hey, this event's coming, sign in here and do this. So most people would have just continued into the game, went to the BB thing, and signed in there. You can't tell me the majority of people didn't do it that way. So why you would remove the link to it before everybody had a chance to get their shit? It boggles the mind what kind of decision that was. It boggles the mind. When you can go right here and there's still shit from Christmas. We're 8 days into January and there's still Christmas shit here. Yet the minute they could remove the link to that thing, they fucking got rid of it. It makes no sense. I don't understand the logic behind that decision. But it is what it is, I guess. I got my shit. I'm still, there's still a bad taste in my mouth over the whole fucking thing. because it's just stupid. It's just stupid decision making. I know full well I'm not the only person who fucking went over to that shop and was like, where's the fucking link? How do I get my shit now? I don't believe it. I see a bunch of new people are signing in or joining in to the stream. Not signing in. Bleh. Welcome to the channel. I'm Carbonor. Hope all is warm and well in your world today. I'm a little bit sick, so commentary might be a little low energy. It was yesterday as well. Actually, yesterday it was kind of lively in certain parts because I was extremely angry and venting about this game to, you know, whoever was listening. Luca mostly. Not, you know, about the game itself, more like how they handled a recent event type challenge thing. It just, I think it was poorly executed. At least in the last. I mean, the whole thing really was what I was raging about. Not the game itself, but just the event. I like the game. The game's a lot of fun. I wouldn't be on episode fucking 95 if I didn't like the game.
Descendant.
I
This
just
is a phase separation veil, which
was
uses
really upset with the way they handled the event. That's it.
Processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of this artificial brain. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Valdez artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, it will be neutralized. The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
alarm starts buzzing because you got to get those brains to it fresh. And brains are best served fresh, like fish, you know. Fuck you. Son of a bitch. You don't be wanting day old brains, you know what I'm saying? Or frozen brains. You want that shit hot out the skull. It's weird. I don't have as much of a cough as I had yesterday, but I kind of feel worse today. That's weird.
Descendant. This is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of
My bad.
billions
I
of
think I got a fever.
units per
I
second.
think it's what it is.
According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Bob's artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Bob's artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
Luca asks if I would ever play Arc Raiders. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't be against it if it was like offered in PlayStation Plus or if it goes on sale or something. But I'm really, most of the games that I play are free, or I mean, or like from being a PlayStation Plus member. I don't really spend a whole lot of money on any games that aren't like I'm really super fucking into, like maybe a Final Fantasy game or the wrestling games. I will often pay full price for. You know what I'm saying? Is Arc Raiders free? It's not free to play, is it? I mean, I'm not against the game itself, you know. I've watched a few people play it, you know, and it looks interesting. It looks fun, especially when, of course, you know, it's not free, it's $40. Okay, that's not too bad. I could see myself getting it eventually. It is pretty popular. Oh, you don't have it either? Oh, yeah, okay. Lucas says I really want to play it. I just don't like the the one aspect I don't like about it is that the fact that if you die you lose everything. Well, all but one thing. You've got like one slot that you can slip something into and keep it if you do die. And everything else in your inventory, however valuable it might be, just goes. I don't like that. But I guess that's just the rules of that particular game. But yeah, if they offered it next month in the PlayStation Plus, I'd get it in a heartbeat. There's no question, and I'd start playing it. I did that with DayZ. They offered DayZ. You know, it's part of the PlayStation Plus now. It's free to play. Well, it's for if you downloaded it at the time. And I played it for 1 hour, and I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. This game is not for me. I was dying the whole time. I couldn't figure out how to fucking equip anything. I could put stuff in my inventory, but I couldn't fucking use anything. It was just god awful. I was just like, yeah, not my game. Not my game. But I did try it. I gave it a chance. I just there's no learning curve to DayZ. There is no learning curve at all. If you don't know what you're doing, you're fucked. Because you literally start starving to death almost immediately. Yeah, I've got it. It's on
the enemy aims to
I've got it's on my playlist of stuff.
Cause an inversion overload explosion. They have also blocked off the entry path with the order's malignant tumors. First, remove the tumor from the container to reveal the arcade.
I think I managed to kill a zombie. All I could do was like beat him to death.
Just before the explosion happens,
because I didn't know how to do any fucking thing else.
And use it as cover. That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone,
it's one of those bullshit. Okay, it's one of those games, you know, that you watch people play, and you're like, man, I really want to play that. I really, and then you play it, and you're like, man, I really wanted to like this. Sometimes that just happens, though. I stopped playing Nier Automata after like 11 episodes because I was just like, I wanted to like Nier Automata so much, so much, and I just do not like it. I love the character designs. Character designs are phenomenal. And you know, I mean, obviously because you wouldn't have as many hot women dressing up as 2B if the design wasn't, you know, very cool. But the game itself is just plodding.
The commander of the Order of Truth.
If you could describe any way, it would just be plodding.
We need the inversion energy emitter installed on the ancestor drone.
You play Helldivers, Luca? That's another extremely popular one. it's kind of a, seems like a swarm-based kind of game. Those are often fun. I kind of like this one, you know. It's all about massive amounts of enemies. Lucas says no, but I wanted to play that too.
Descendant, there are ancestor drones which give off inversion energy and a container with unidentified objects stored in its location. The enemy aims to artificially combine these two forces to cause an inversion overload explosion. They have also blocked off the entry path with the Order's malignant tumors. First, remove the tumor from the container to reveal the RK stored inside. If I know the ancestors, they will have already identified the RK's properties. Just before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the RK's properties and use it as cover. That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone which has the correct RK properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy. Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth has malignant tumors throughout their body. We need the inversion energy emitter installed on the ancestor drone.
Wait, oh. Oh, that's cool, dude. Lucas says his internet was tripping. I think it do that for all of us at some times. That guy just beamed out. He was like, nope. Lucas says that's why I love the Excava. It's broken. It's pretty powerful. I've certainly done a lot. I've increased the mag capacity a lot. So that I can just pull the trigger and just keep shooting for fucking ever. Lucas says, you would think all the money we pay for Wi-Fi should work properly, but it doesn't, and it's making me mad. Like, what the fuck? Oh, dude, I know. That's one of the most helpless that you can feel. is when your internet fucks up. You're just like, oh, how do I fix it? Yeah, dude. And the trouble is that I don't know what it's like in your area, but in my area, there's no choice. You've got one company that provides cable access, and that's Charter. That's it. There's nobody else. There's no competitor. So that's why the price is so high and the quality is shit. It's because there's no reason for them to worry about it, because where else are you gonna go? Yeah, I did. Lucas says that's crazy. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Lucas says, yeah, and PlayStation Plus costs so much. Like I remember back in the day, you could get PlayStation Plus for a really good low price. Now they want an arm and a leg. They absolutely do, yeah. And you have the three different fucking plans now. There's not just one normal across the board PlayStation Plus anymore. Now you've got, what is it? I don't even know. There's basic, essential, and ultimate or some shit like that. There's three different versions. I think I have the essential version, if I'm not the mid range. Extra, essential, and premium. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Lucas says, I'm about to go back to sleep. Just wanted to stop in and say hey and check on you. Well, that was very kind of you, sir. I appreciate that. Have yourself a good rest. Always, and in the famous words of my favorite band, Journey, don't stop believing. Sometimes it's hard, but I try. Son of a bitch. Oh, and I've got to start all the way back over here. Jesus Christ. you in just a second, lady. I like that. Shiny pink. Oh, shit. Okay. That was all those. Let's see what we got here. Bleh. Okay. Bunch of stuff. One's almost at 40 again. Excellent. So is that one. There's no need for that one to go any higher because it's all done. What are we at? 347. That's not bad. That's not bad. And we'll switch to Freyna. And go do this. Oh, I hate being sick. Bleh.
Descendant, we've been waiting for you. Our soldiers have suffered extensive casualties while holding off the enemy onslaught. These resources were seized from the enemy fortress. They must be transported safely to Albion.
Watch your feet. Melt away.
We won't be losing any more soldiers for the time being. Thank you, Descendant. You're a lifesaver.
Yeah, that mission is a breeze with her. Not even a challenge. Not even a challenge. Okay. All right. We're gonna switch to I think we need yeah, we need her for the RK. So we're gonna do you, 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 and you. See some new people joining in. Welcome to the channel. I'm Carbonor. Hope all is warm and well in your world today. We're just doing our morning daily grind thingy. Excuse me.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on safe area.
Charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification operation. Descendant, prime the detonator with your arcade. Then activate the remote detonation device. Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
And she's fun to play with. I'm learning that now. She's fun to play with. Have to admit. Okay. We get on RK. 2 points. Well, I guess we'll do that. Need for that. All right. Wait. No, that's all right. Do-do-do-do-do. I didn't appreciate her in the beginning, but now I kind of like her. Kind of like her.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale Vulcan transfer. Attack their deployment.
Guys must have been running away.
Mission complete. Transport inbound. See you soon.
Any luck? No, just 3. So we need 2 more for that. Damn it. How close is she? Not very. Probably have to wait till tomorrow for that one. Probably have to wait till tomorrow. Because right now I want to focus on getting that last rank up for Glay so I can unlock her arcade trigger. Then at half-time, we'll jump back over to Luna and try to get those last 2 arcade tuning points. I think is what the plan is going to be. Where are they? Where is the shit? There they are. All right. I don't really know if I've done anything new, but we'll switch it to that anyway. Just in case. We're gonna go to Sigma. Back to Sigma. I need one rank up. 1 rank up. 40 levels. I got a 30% buff going. Experience buff going, so that's gonna help.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendant.
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on staging area.
Satchel to HQ. Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
What we do? How we do? It's up to 19. Okay, that's a good start. It's a good start. It's a good start.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants. Descendants, enemy troops are being transferred in large numbers. You must attack their point of origin. Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
$27. Probably about 3 more times, maybe? Shouldn't be much more than that.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendant.
signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor. Mission complete. Transport inbound. See you soon.
Again, I apologize for not adding too much commentary. I'm still quite sick. So, I apologize for the low energy. That time of the year, though. This crap's going around to everybody.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operations zone. Proceed with caution.
That's a specialized Vulcan aircraft. It can fly through void storms. Descendant, if you're gonna shoot it down, do it now. Hurry! I see a gap in the enemy's air defenses. We can provide air support.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
$36. Might be this one. Might get it in one. Here's hoping.
Actual. Reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
A specialized Vulcan aircraft has appeared over the operation zone. Blasted out of the sky.
Guys got them all yet?
I see a gap in the enemy's air defenses. We can provide air support.
Extraction from Operation Zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
$40. Fuck yeah. RK trigger. Here we come. Here we come. That's just going to be something in the lost and found. So let's just go ahead and do this. Doesn't really matter. And look what has appeared over there on the horizon. All right. Are we ready? Very cool. Now, what am I going to give her? What am I going to give her? Probably. Oh, it's a piercing projectile. Is that? Does a bullet count as piercing projectile? I mean, I know it's called storm bullet, but that could be deceptive. You know what I'm saying? Don't have any of those. Don't need that. That's replaces bullets with copper hollow points. That doesn't take my copper, does it? Because that might be the way to go right there. That one, that one might be good for Freyna, right there. See, she doesn't need that because aiming or reloading isn't really an issue with delay. So no on that one. Hmm. I think copper hollow points is probably which one I'm going to go with here. Increases base recoil. I don't know. Is this good? That's gonna make it like with as many bullets as come out of that fucking gun. Jesus Christ. This could make it hard to hold on to for what looks like a very small increase. Oh, it's wait. Okay. It's 30 stacks. But God, that's just so much fucking recoil. I mean, am I reading that wrong? Is that not like 129% increase in recoil? Why is that good? I'm confused. Yellow is better, usually better. So why is it more? Yo, we're gonna go with this one, and we're gonna see. And we're gonna see how it works. Yeah. We're gonna see. How are her weapons looking? 40, 40, 40. I can do something here. Let's do the bullet rain. That gives me 5 more points. I should probably attach something else as opposed to increase anything. So let's do that. Well, hold on. Yeah, let's do it this way. Should I need that? So we just need to be looking for shit that's going to increase our damage. That's what we need to worry about. That's increases the recoil. I don't like that. Should I go for critical hit rate? Of course. Okay. Of course. Of course. Of course. Is there anything I can add that might take away from the recoil? That would be nice. We've got the bullet rain. Yeah, okay. Aha! That's what we want. That's what we want right there. Okay. So maybe that'll counteract her arcade trigger? Maybe? I'm still kind of confused on whether or not what I'm still a little confused on all that. Ugh. Yeah, I think that'll do pretty good. All right, let's go. Let's increase that one. Let's increase that one. I think that is the one to increase.
Modules will make you stronger.
Yes. Yes, they will. Oh. Oh. Why is it always something? Wait, nobody's even using the alter ego right now. Nobody's even using that bitch. And I don't think anybody is using the last dagger. Because that's the Bayonetta gun. So let's switch you to D. Right. And we're going to switch you to D as well. Okay, okay. Yeah, we can do this.
Ask me anything about modules.
I don't need to. I know what I'm doing. Unequip. Unequip that shit. And now that one is maxed out at an additional 74.8% critical hit damage. That's pretty good. We got a lot of criticals on this shit right here. It should be. Sadly, I don't think that firearm attack is going to come up much. I think it's one of those cards where the first one goes up and the last one is just like, eh. But either way, I think it's looking good. 287,000. That's not bad. Critical hit damage is 95.8% altogether. The hit rate's not great, but that'll change. I could add a poison since it's a poison, a toxic gun. I don't know though. I don't know though. I think we'll keep it as it is. Alright, so that's pretty awesome. Now we got to get her back up to 40, but she's got her RK trigger. Her RK tuning's done. Her modules are all good and orange. I considered giving her one of these, but I don't know. I don't know if they're worth it. You know? I don't know. I don't know if they're worth it. Especially not the ones with 4, because they've got such a massive decrease of something. This one's not too bad, but there's no real need for it. The duration is pretty good, and the skill cost and skill cooldown, they're excellent as it is. So I just don't think I need any of the. I don't know about these. I don't know how much time have I got left on these. 7 minutes. Okay. I can run a couple Lunas in that time, probably. Yeah, like I said, apologize for the low energy. I am not well. I mean, in a general sense, that's usually true. Anyway, but in a physical sense is what I'm speaking of today. I'm not, like I said earlier, I'm not coughing as much, but now I've developed a fucking fever. I hope it's not COVID. I mean, I'll live. I've had it 3 times before, and still trucking right along. Vaccine free as well. Never took a single solitary vaccine. And somehow I'm still breathing. Isn't it shocking? It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. It was almost like the government was lying to us. Whoa. What a concept that is. That our government would be untrue about something. I mean, generally people consider that when their party isn't in control of the White House, but it's true no matter who's in charge of the fucking White House. You cannot trust the government. If you think just because there's a different fucking figurehead in charge of it, well, quote unquote, in charge of it, I'm sorry, you're a fool. You're a fool. Oh, Biden's in charge, so now everything the government does is good. But oh, now Trump's in charge. Oh, now everything the government does is bad. That's such a stupid viewpoint to have. Just as much as it is, oh, Trump's in charge, everything's good. Oh, Biden's in charge, everything's bad. That's just as stupid. That's just as stupid.
Reporting extreme concentrations
The government
of void energy
does
within the
not give a
operation
shit
zone.
about you,
All
no
units,
matter
please
who the
proceed
fuck is
at
in
your own
charge.
discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
You are nothing but a number and a tally of how much money you can make them throughout the course of your life. That's it. That's all you are. That's all you'll ever be. Ansel! Good morning, sir. How goes it, dude? I'm sorry, I just now saw your message popped up. I must have been busy killing shit. Or bitching or ranting or something. Who knows? Hold on. What's he say? What's he say? What's he yelling at me about today? Why do you keep blue models? I keep best one of each. And concept of herd immunity. Majority had to improve immunity. Okay. The first one is because I don't ever know when I'm gonna need something. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm adding stuff to new weapons and shit, I keep running into the problem of, oh, it's attached to this person, and then I'll have to go hopefully have like a lower level one that I can add to that weapon and upgrade it. So I keep running into that problem. So I just figure, why not just keep a hold of them just in case? And then concept of herd immunity, absolutely.
Wide-range shaping charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification operation.
The whole theory of if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
Then activate the remote detonation device.
Excuse me. And if it does kill you, then you were supposed to die. You know, I mean, let's just bottom line it right there. Every one of us is going to die at some point in time, and not a single one of us knows what's going to do it. It's just going to happen one day. There's no immunity to death. That motherfucker is going to find you one day, and he's going to, touch you in the forehead with his little bony finger, and you're going to be toast. And then he's going to carry you off to the afterworld, and hopefully you go to the right place. I'm not going to judge you. That's not my job. But that's it. You're going to die of something. So why in the fuck would you want to live your life walking around in a goddamn hazmat suit because you're afraid you're going to get the fucking sniffles? Jesus fucking Christ. Which way am I fucking going? Oh, nobody did the thing. And then what's he say? I see you. That's because you just hopped. I just saw your message pop up and I was distracted, for fuck's sake.
Patton Elias, deploying RK. I am the original.
I've been doing good all night with her. And I saw your message and I forgot what I was doing. Wasted it.
Mission complete.
And then
Transport inbound.
you'll never need blue colored when you have yellow ones. Much better. Yeah, but I don't like a lot of yellow ones. There's so many conditions and shit with the yellow ones. Like, you know, I don't know. And then I got 3 or 4 Pfizer shots. A few years passed since the last one. Yeah, I didn't take any. The Ansel said you only need 1 yellow for all descendants. Well, once you get everybody upgraded, yeah. But yeah, I didn't. The minute that the government said you have to take this shot that we whipped up in 6 months, I said, "Oh no, I don't. No, sir, I don't." And I've got a nice little gun sitting here right next to me that says that you can't make me. So, you know, you're welcome to send a team around. Tell their families a couple of them ain't gonna make it home that night. That was my whole attitude to the whole thing. And luckily, I don't know how it was where other people live, but I live, you know, in Tennessee, and we were not real strict on the mask rules. Stores had, you know, they had signs up, wear masks and shit like that, and I didn't give a fuck. I just walked in and did my shit. I didn't care. I did not care. I was just, and if you saw me in reality, you would understand why not a single person ever walked up to me and asked me why I wasn't wearing a mask. Because I'm the type of person. I've been told I look like Rob Zombie's evil brother. So people were not gonna. So you did not do your part in the fight against COVID. That's debatable, but sure. Is that Samus? Nobody's gonna join in with our dance party. I guess it's just the 2 of us. I think this chick's been here several times tonight, because that's not the first time I've seen her doing this dance. Do 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 do. No. And no. No, no. Done. We got over here. What? How far? It's 31. That's not bad. I didn't get any points though. Shit. Still waiting on 2. Still waiting on 2. What time is it? What? These? Look at the modules. Well, that's 115% increase on critical damage. I mean, that's pretty good. What's a better replacement for that? And they block some maybe better modules stuck in Lost and Found. Which one of these is going to replace 150 trigger modules? Hold on. I'm looking. These? The ones that have double blue, is that what you're talking about? Okay. I don't know. Where can I get rid of them? The module dude?
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Probably.
Welcome to the modules lab.
I'm okay. Okay. Full? What do I have? Full? What do you mean?
Hey there. What can I help you with?
See some new people joining in. Welcome to the channel. I'm Carbonor. Hope all is warm and well in your world today. Okay. Some stuff. Shit. Yeah, but 3. I'm not worried about 3 things. Wait, I can go over here.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
suppose I could get some more of these. Some more of these. I think that's full. Yeah. That's all I can do. Those won't take long though. Okay. Okay. We'll do another couple of these. Just for shits and giggles.
Hound action to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over. Specialized focus aircraft is stopped to resupply. It's defensive. Shoot it down. Tactical transport en route to the Descendant's position. Close air support available. Danger close. I repeat, danger close. transport location. Great work out there.
35. Oh, my brain hurts. Oh. Okay.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over. Are we waiting on one fucking bad guy? What are you fighting over here that's taking so fucking long?
Descendants, we're detecting RK life signs inside a Vulgus structure. Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
38. I might be able to do it. One more. I might be able to get her up one more level.
Are you...
Oh, I hate being sick. Ansel, did you see the new outfits that are coming out? The 2 new bundles. I can already tell you right now that I'm gonna get the black leather bundle. What are they called again? The Celeste Stars.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale Vulgus transfer. Attack their deployment points.
I know you don't like the cosmetics, but for some of us, it's pretty much the only reason we're playing the game.
scan, Descendant.
And 40. Hell yeah. Would be awesome if I had gotten 2 more points on RK tuning, but I doubt that happened. I doubt that happened. It did! Hell yeah. Okay. I'm surprised at that. Alright. How are you looking? You're at 40 again. We'll do brisk walk. Yeah. And then we will do this. 2. This one. All right. Oh, you didn't see, Ansel. I got her energy activator for Luna. Okay, we will go back over here. See, some more people have joined in. Welcome to the channel. I'm Carbonor. Hope all is warm and well in your world today. Things are okay here, except I'm a little sick. Still. Apart from that, it's all gravy. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I don't hate that.
Modules will make you stronger.
I fucking know. I know. You keep telling me this. I know. Let's do you. And then we will do you. Nice. We'll do that one. What? What? This is Ultimate Luna. What?
Are you excited?
Okay. Wow.
Hey there. What can I help you with?
You can tell me why you won't up this. Oh, okay. Never mind. No, I should be able to get it one more. No, okay. 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 So that's why I did that. That was very confusing. I thought it was saying that I couldn't upgrade it because I was using it. And I was like, well, I know. So what is that making her? 85% on the duration. That's pretty cool. Critical damage, 200%. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That one. We need to upgrade that one.
Modules will make you stronger.
Okay. I think Luna's looking pretty badass now. See, some more people have joined in. Welcome to the stream and to the channel. I'm Carbonor. Hope all is warm and well in your world today. What was that? Right. This is what we wanted to check. one of them. Cool. Toxic skills and infiltration operations. Okay. Okay. Should be able to get those fairly easily. All right. I think we got some good shit done today. Ugh. You'll. And then that will be. Does she have? Hold on. I'm deep in thought here. What is she at? 6. Okay.
All the cards on the battlefield.
She's the next one.
Are
No.
in my hands.
We'll finish up her arcade tuning. And we'll start working on her arcade trigger. After that, the next one is her that I need to work on, the arcade trigger. I mean, actually, she's further along than her. Yeah. Okay. That's the game. Yeah. It's a roadmap. It's a windy roadmap, but it's a roadmap. I don't know what to do now. Well, that's cool. Kind of Sephiroth looking a little bit. Okay. I need to do these with Freyna so I can get that achievement. That's doable. That's doable. But I think I'm gonna call it for the day. I didn't realize I had gone this long. I didn't realize. It's probably because I'm under the weather and just not paying attention to the time. But I would like to say thank you, everybody, for being here, for being in the chat. It's always appreciated. You guys are willing to spend a little bit of your time in my corner of YouTube. Greatly appreciated. Greatly, whether you enjoy the show or you just hate watching me like Ansel. But if you did enjoy the show, perhaps you could see your way clear to leave me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe, or maybe hit that hot button. If I realized the other day that if you hit the like button on something, you get that hot button that comes out, and that gives it like priority in the algorithm. So maybe you can see your way clear to that. It's free as far as I know. Apparently, you get a certain amount of points every month that you can do that for videos that you click the like on. It's a weird thing. I don't know, but that'd be cool. Also, if you would like to support the channel, on my YouTube community page, there is a link to 2 links. One to a Patreon page. Oh, excuse me. One to a coffee. It's completely optional. It's totally up to you. It's just, hey, you want to throw me a couple bones because you had a chuckle or two. That'd be cool. Greatly appreciated as I strive to, build this channel up, get it monetized. The next step is I need 101 subscribers and like a little over, maybe a little under, something like that, 700 watch hours, and I get memberships and super chats. So all you guys out there that are regulars, start thinking about like what I can offer for members, because I don't really know. I'm new to all this, and I kind of want to get anybody's input that would like to provide said input. Like I said, completely optional, up to you. And while you're at that, though, one of those things the many things that I just mentioned, check out the rest of the shit on my channel. I've got almost 1,200 videos. Number to me, but it is true. It is true. I've got concerts I've been to that are pretty good quality. I had a good phone, good sound quality, good visuals. It's pretty close for a couple of them. Pretty damn close for a couple of them. Then I've also got original music that I write the lyrics to, and I stress this, that I write the lyrics to. I know a lot of people have issues with AI, but there is a massive human component into the music that I write and make with the AI app, and I bring my songs to life in the form of a 4-piece all-girl metal band called The Circle. If you like chick metal, if you like In This Moment, if you like New Year's Day, if you like Butcher Babies, if you like Flyleaf and Hailstorm, maybe even a little Bandmaid or baby metal, that kind of thing. My girls don't speak Japanese, but you know what I'm saying. If you like that kind of a sound, I think you might dig it. Just give it a shot. You can also find the lovely ladies of the Circle every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my original character Simulated Wrestling Federation. And the men's division is on Monday for Monday Night Mania. The original character universe just started its 3rd season, so it's been going strong for 2 years now, and I'm keeping it going. I've got an upgrade coming later in the year for the men's division and for the female celebrity federation that I have every Tuesday night download. And I have a Marvel vs. DC one that should be out in a few months. On top of that, I do these daily live streams. It's First Descendant. We do our grind. I chat with the chat. Sometimes I play with the chat when they're around and free to play. So that's pretty cool. Also on Fridays, I do a Fall Guy Fortnite. I'm starting this Friday, actually. I will be starting a Fall Guys Fortnite live stream where I do both. Hopefully, maybe chat will jump in and help me on that. Last week, I did have a gentleman join me for Fall Guys, and our first 2 duos rounds we won. We got first place. I was like, holy shit, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Wouldn't you love to take part in that? Well, just keep your eye out. Let's see, what else? And on top of all of that, I've got all kinds of playthroughs, all kinds of genres, all kinds of titles. I've got horror, I've got racing, I've got action, adventure, I've got a roguelite that I'm really loving right now that I do another live stream of, Ball Pit. That game is like crack. Then I also have a walking simulator, and I'm going to be getting a fighting game in soon. So, you know, I'm going to have a little bit of everything. Surely something there will wet your whistle or row your boat or flap your shutters or whatever analogy you want to use right here that seems appropriate for you. You make the call. And I guess, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say, thank you once again. Truly, thank you guys. It's a blast having you guys here in chat, even when you're giving me shit. And until next time, later.